5 minutes late, Wiz. Come on, Wiz, what's going on? Well, it's all going on. Guardian Moes just watching something, so he's got to watch that for 2 minutes so he knows what we're talking about. We got a video of Ben Habib, and we got the file to play. I did upload it, regards Ben Habib. Yes, it's an audio file, Phil. Your painting went in the post today, mate. It's gone. It's en route to you. So happy days. Yeah, I got sent an audio file by someone. She sent that to me very kindly. So I've done a video about it first thing this morning with Ben. So I've got that on my phone. So like in the video I've done, I've had to hold my phone like this. So I will. Yes, I'm wearing my Advanced UK t-shirt. Get in. But yeah, so we've got a file, a secret file of Ben Habib talking with regards to Rupert Lowe and the merger and unifying the people, which... Yep, sorry, mate. My bad. I was messing around. Look, Phil, hello. Sorry, mate. Yep, I had to sort things out, but yeah, had to be done. But I've got a secret source, and we got some more juicy information. Plus, we're gonna Rupert done my message to Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain, so people will be talking about that. Guardian Moes was like, "Yep, we'll talk about that. I want to talk about that." I was like, "Okay, not a problem." He is in the back. He's just watching my latest video, so he knows what I'm on about with regards to the audio file that I got sent. So yeah, happy days. But it's all good. Yeah, it's a nice one. Yes, it is. Hello, is in chat. I'm only able to do it for a short time today. Babysitting or sitting on babies. Oh my, Cara, what are you like, mate? Who sits on babies? My grandson's downstairs snoozing. He's having a little snooze. I've got me coffee, but yeah, so it's all good. So I've got the file as well. I've got sent that. I'll make sure I've got it ready as well. You know, got to be prepared. I was trying to get it on my laptop and I couldn't do it, and then I sort of realised the time, and I was like, oh. So I need to just make sure I've got it on screen here, so I know which one I'm playing. So that's good. Happy days. Oh, happy days. I had someone, I started to read the 112-page Rupert Lowe policy on immigration. I've only started to read it, so I'm not too far in. But someone's turned around and said that apparently the mass immigration deportation type scenario with regards to Rupert Lowe actually is around the digital ID, which is worrying. And I replied to a few people on the video saying you need to look at Rupert Lowe's digital ID. And I was like, well, I now need to go and have a look, because obviously I've posted it like 3 times, so I need to sort of put my money where my mouth is. So I'm on the read. I'm reading it, but I haven't read it all. But apparently it's something to do with digital ID with regards to the illegal immigration. So I don't think the Habib Lowe saga is over just yet. No, probably not. But it is what it is. Here he is. He's watched my latest video. Oh my! He comes on here, ladies and gents. He wants to come on here. He wants me to promote him, and he doesn't even watch my videos. You're right, Guardian Moe.
All right. Oh man, I was actually buzzing from last night's video after watching Ben go on like that.
I've got it on standby so we can play it. I hope it's the right one. It's like 4 minutes 57. My message to Rupert Lowe and Restore Britain. I hope it's that one. Otherwise, I'm going to look stupid.
I watched I heard the voice message from Ben, but yeah, it's quite shocking. Well, last night I was just laughing to myself the whole time, because I thought I just put a post up like Ben just goes savage beast mode. Like I rarely see this side of him, especially when he feels like he's cornered or put in a place of compromise, or he's forced into a position where he doesn't want to be in, or he feels uncomfortable. But yeah, in all seriousness, this is bad. It's good and bad at the same time, because it reinforces our position. But at the same time, this could be Nigel Farage, his one-way ticket to Parliament. You know, this is a one less contender or 2 less contenders. Could be. I don't know.
Yep, that's crazy. Even people like Hackane, can't even say his name. Heckakane, that's how you say it. Oh, bugger, no merge. Seems that way, mate. I'll put it all over X. I'll put it all up. Well, loaded up the YouTube. As soon as I got the message this morning with the audio file, I was like, give me 10 minutes, mate. That's going up. So it's done. So I made the video. It's not long. I think it's less than 4 minutes. But, you know,
Yeah.
people need to hear what's being said. So I thought, yeah, I'll make a quick video and get that out there. Why not? So, and I think I watched Paul Thorpe, Richard Inman and Baraka type video. And I just happened to comment and put that link at the bottom as well. So you want to listen to this video, mate? So happy days. But
yeah, I still haven't finished watching Paul Thorpe's updated video. The Division is killing me, he titled it.
Is it? Yeah, there's an 11-minute video he loaded this morning, which I did not get notified about. So I messaged him and said, mate, I'm still not getting notifications for your videos. But it's wrong, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But what we've got here, Reform's press conference today was nothing new. So no, I'm a bit worried about, because someone said, admittedly, I posted it 2 or 3 times since I heard saying about the immigration was something to do with digital ID, that it will be aided. I think I wrote. Let me have a look what I wrote. I wrote so much down. Apparently Rupert Lowe said all mechanisms are in place, like to do with the like deportations of, but it said aided by digital ID. But the website says no digital ID ever. So it's a bit of a contradiction. So I started reading the 112-page situation earlier, but I'm only a few pages in, so I can't really comment. But I did reply to people when they're saying about Rupert Lowe, and I was like, yeah, but it says here that, or it says apparently that he's looking at digital ID to help remove illegal immigrants, like 150 to 200,000 a year, he said, in his policy. So what do you make of that, mate? That's a bit. I hope not, because digital ID is everyone's kicking off about that, and that's going to be a real kick in the balls for Restore, isn't it? They'll be like, "What digital ID? We were against that." Well, oh no, but now it's Rupert's idea.
I mean, I always say digital ID is kind of the gateway to social credit system. So if we're gonna, we can't get a social credit system without digital ID unless they track our information. But with like, where does it say that Rupert Lowe approves of it?
I don't know. That's why I wanted to read the document myself, because I've replied saying, like, someone replied on the video that you just watched with regards to the audio file, and they said, yeah, it even says in the 112-page policy that whatever it is he's doing with the mechanisms, it's aided by digital ID. And I'm like, well, I've relayed that to about 2 or 3 other people saying, like, you need to check, like, Rupert Lowe, blah, blah, blah. But I thought maybe I need to as well. So I started reading it.
Yeah. I was having a bit of a chat with, I was having a bit of a chat with Mark, the bowler hat farmer. And he's even tells me, like, he's been encouraging me, go read the immigration policy for Restore Britain, 113 pages or something, but I think I have to have a read of it just to actually understand what the hell's going on, because some people are not happy.
No, I started reading it, but Ollie says, for me, Restore is going to be an all British party untainted by the system. You're in for a shock. The dictatorship of Rupert Lowe is not going to be all what people think it's going to be. What do you think, Guardian Moe?
For me, Restore is going to be an all British party untainted by the system. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. I doubt it's going to be completely untainted by the system, but we'll have to see what Rupert's intention is. It's too early to call the shots. It's too early to say that the receipts are there to describe Restore Britain as just another containment, PSYOP project. Because there's so many theories going out. I mean, is it just another PSYOP? Is Rupert Lowe really playing us all? We don't have enough evidence to say that. So.
Yep. I've got to say his name right. Pronunciation. But Phil, we're all going on as if there will be an election in 2029. Labour will take us to war or declare national emergency for something or other, so elections can be cancelled. Well, the by-elections got cancelled and had to be reinstated, so they'd try anything, wouldn't they, to stay in power?
Yeah, well, they've been cancelling them left, right, and centre, but they're not going to call I don't think they're going to call an early general election. I think that's highly unlikely, but there is a need to prepare for it. I think there's a need to prepare for it. because Starmer doesn't want to give up his power. I foresee in the future, within these 3.5 years, that Starmer gets removed and there's another prime minister in waiting. There's so many candidates. Either Angie Rayner, Shabana Mahmood. There's so many different options. There's probably going to be a cabinet reshuffling, but I don't see it an early general election. Not at all. It's not likely.
No, that Rachel Reeves will be gone. Can't see her staying.
Cry,
Can you?
baby.
But, Cara says last week Rupert spoke about each party ploughing its own furrow. I think that's what's happening now. Rupert's not interested in a merger. It's not happening, at least not now. No, it's not. It is literally not happening now.
I mean, some people say that a merger or a kind of getting together would have been better closer to the general election. I actually disagree with that, because I'm actually going to make a video about this later on. When the two Advanced UK and Restore Britain, when the two political parties start growing independently, they might grow at different paces, or one might merge into something of this kind of entity, and another may take on another different identity, and then sooner or later they start diverging. They grow separately. One turns into water, one turns into oil, and then eventually, closer to the general election, they can't mix. Water and oil don't mix. So it's better off that we merge together right now, even though, you know, there might have to be difficulties hashed out. People will clash. There'll be disagreements. There'll be petty infighting. But that happens. And things can be ironed out through the process close to the general election. And when you mix at first, it's not going to look great. But sooner or later, people will get used to working with each other, communicating, collaborating with each other. And then the merge will kind of happen like this. It's not the best analogy, but well, actually, it's a good one. But
yeah,
that's my point.
It works. But Grace says, I'm so fed up and confused. I've had an email from the new leader of Wales saying the old leader has all the Welsh data, but the old leader says he was locked out. Too suspicious. Yeah, Rich and Rogue. Richie's clearly stated that he was locked out. That's why they stopped doing what they were doing and stopped being the leader. They were literally locked out when someone else came in. So, I mean, I'm more inclined to believe, say, Richie literally sat there live saying, like, you know, they got up one morning, some woman who sent out emails was told like she no longer had a position, even though she was voluntary doing the emails. Richie tried to do whatever, or Richie and Rogue did, and they couldn't get into the database. They were locked out. He clearly states that, so I'm more inclined to believe what Richie and Rogue said. Don't know about you, Mo.
Well, I do believe them the way that they describe it. I think in some ways they were kind of treated badly. There was a bit of miscommunication. One thing I will say is that they have a completely different approach to handling elections. They've been saying like it's impossible to get an advanced candidate into, you know, to successfully win the by-election, because it's literally impossible. In Wales, their mission should be to remove Plaid Cymru, or the Labour Party, you know, Welsh Labour. And so then they were pitching for the reform candidate. But I guess Advance, on the whole, disagrees with that. So they have a different vision. They have a different kind of outlook, and Advance HQ has a different outlook. So there's a kind of a separation of ways of thinking, I suppose. The thing is, like, I'm not entirely surprised that they got blocked, because, I mean, you're no longer a part of Advance anymore. You're not a member, and you're certainly not the leader. So why should you have access to the database?
But I think that was done before they actually quit. That's the impression I got. They literally, you know, that all happened, and then it was basically like, well, what's the point? So they stepped down. I thought it was that way around, I believe. So I might get it wrong, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying that's the impression I got.
Yeah, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I'd love to have Richard on my channel, actually. I love Richard. I think he's a good man. He's a good guy.
I did talk to Rich and Rogue because they called me out, didn't they, on the live, and I went up unexpectedly.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah,
that was a bit,
they did.
Bit random. I was like, I'm being accused of something. Oh, that bugs me. I still reckon it was Paul Morris. But Yeah, so we seemed to write, and I said, like, I'd love to have you over for an interview, and they said, yeah, we will. So happy days. I need to email them and sort out a time, and it'll be good. So I think,
yeah, I've got to go at 3 o'clock today. I can only do a 2-hour
no
stream.
worries.
I got
That's all right,
stuff
mate.
to
That's all right.
do. Got stuff to
But,
do, and
that's
then afterwards I've got an interview with or a discussion with one of the Advanced UK members. He's an important member, and he's a friend of Ben Habib. So yeah.
oh, good.
We're gonna discuss things.
It's got to be discussed, geese.
Discuss keys.
Look at Hazy Fancy. Look, hey, all late as usual. Yeah, I was. I was
Hey,
too.
Hazy.
By about 5 minutes. Look at Lowe's record on digital ID. The flip flopper is back. Rupert's party only seems to be the one going for the grooming gangs. Yeah, but I said that in someone else. Like, just because you go for grooming gangs, and he's like, yeah, he's raised 600 grand, and he's doing well. Like, don't get me wrong, he's doing well for that. But that doesn't mean he can suddenly be a prime minister and run a country because he knows how to go after people. And like, literally ran Southampton Football Club into the ground. So you can't run a football club, but you're telling me because he's done and set up an independent investigation to grooming gangs, all of a sudden he can run a country. It makes no sense to me. Bruce Unfilled, that was it. I did write that down. Oh yeah, it's over there to the left. I missed that, but yeah, because it's Tina6936 that posted it. Bruce Unfiltered, that's it. Pom, you're on.
Is it? I love Bruce.
Yeah,
Bruce is great.
Yeah,
Bruce is a great guy. I love Bruce.
The summary. So he's actually said yes, they want to use digital ID.
I have to watch it.
This person's confirming it. Look, so yeah, there's something going on there. No,
oh right, okay. It's only 30 minutes, so yeah, it's good to. Yeah, I'll have a watch of it. Yeah, later.
I'll watch that at 1.5 speed, maybe 1.75. That's how I get through my videos.
Wow.
How can rely on digital ID for illegals? They don't have their real identities.
Exactly.
It,
how you gonna lock up the Deliveroo drivers?
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, you can't because they're all going to be hiding. They're going to be hiding in their hotels, or they're going to be out and about with their Deliveroo bicycles, won't they?
Yep. They're just agreeing that they've read it. Happy days. I'm still reading it, so I can't really say too much. I've got to be careful, but you know, I'm willing to go by what they're saying here. Happy days. I've read from day one that Rupert Lowe is a Pied Piper, and where he's leading people isn't good. There's something about him that struck me from the get-go. I don't know what it was, but I'm not gonna. I don't understand it, Mo. I don't know if you do. Like how people are, yes, Advanced UK. You what? Rupert Lowe started the party. Oh, Restore Britain. Hang on, you Advanced UK a minute ago. You jumped a bit fickle, aren't you?
Yeah, they're completely. They're not very loyal, are they? They're quite fickle. They kind of expose themselves, especially on X when they go public about it and go party hopping. Hopping more than a grasshopper about it. There's, and some people are just like I've had to unfollow a few people because they're so arrogant. Especially this. I'm not going to mention his name. You can't. He was commenting on Nick Tenconi, voice, coming out and saying that he wants to merge, and then he made this post saying, Nick Tenconi, that's good. You're a good man. Get in line. I just thought, hold on a minute. You're 17 years old. You don't get to show some respect. You don't get to talk to an adult like that. Like this guy is 17 years old. He's made an appearance on Talk TV. That's great. That's all good stuff, but it's all fun and games. But get some life experience before you come on and telly.
Yeah,
and tell people
I'm not too
how think.
I mean,
yeah,
I'm
not
watching him at Speaker's Corner, and I was like, yeah, he's very well educated, but like you say, I don't think young Bob's quite on the ball. There's something about him as well. He's too quick and doing whatever. I don't know. He's like, oh, that's popular. I'm over there. Oh, what? That's popular. Right, I'm over there. That's how it comes across, and that's what you expect from a 17-year-old.
Yeah. It's quite well, I didn't want to say his name, but yeah, it's just you need to.
I think we've all seen it,
gather
mate.
more. you need to gather more life experience before you come on and start pointing fingers. And he even made a comment on Ben Habib's video last night. I just had to block him. I'm just gonna sorry, I've had enough of you. I'm gonna fucking block you.
Does get like that, doesn't it? I don't get how, because you'll be like, okay, well, Tony Blair, well, I wasn't even born then, mate. Exactly. That's my point. Like, what experience are you talking from, mate? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I've been doing politics since I was 6. No, you haven't. Or whatever he might claim. But I mean, to be fair, as a person, he's probably a nice bloke. But on some of the things like what you're saying, yeah, he's a bit like, you know, the typical kid. It's like oversteps the mark. But, you know, I think he's doing that maybe for views and clicks, maybe. I don't know. But
yeah, he's a bit clickbaity, I have to say. Like he kind of lost his way on the social media platforms, and he's not got the same audience as he did before. So he's kind of salty about it. I met him in person in London, in the London conference.
Oh, did you?
Like, why? Yeah, he went to that conference. I thought, you know, now you switched over to Restore Britain. Like, where is your loyalty? Where is your allegiance? Have you actually looked at Ben Habib's, the Advance's policies in detail and decided for yourself, like, I'm going to comment on this. I'm going to give my feedback. Well, of course he did, but you don't just jump onto the popularity train. You stick with your convictions and principles, isn't it? It just seemed very pretentious.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have him on here and like we'll have a chat and whatever. But I reckon, like, I know he's only 17, but he probably knows more than me. He's probably well educated. I'm a bit like, you know, what? Some of the stuff he says, I'm like, I wouldn't know that. But
mate, some of these youngins, they might be intelligent, but intelligence does give you wisdom. Okay.
Being a whiz makes you wisdom, mate.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. I've had it in my bio on my About Us, but I deleted it since I said like giving you wisdom, but WIZDOM. I was like, yes, I'll have that word. But anyway,
I actually chat with you more. I actually chat with you more than the other advanced UK members and college members. It's like I barely even know you, mate. Like,
well, sod off then.
All I know is you live in Portsmouth, and that's it. Like, you did mention on Richie and Rose channel that you had a heart attack, you died, and then you got brought to life, and you had a spiritual moment and stuff. You said you were disabled, like you can't. Are you able to walk or?
Yeah, I've got my left leg. Like since the heart attack, I come out of the hospital and all that, and then for some reason my left leg was going weird, and they had to do testing that. Apparently, I've got nerve damage, so I can't actually feel all of my foot. It's really weird. I thought it might have been something from football because I played football for decades. Do you know what I mean? As a goalkeeper, I got hit so many times, but originally the doctor was like, it might be a knock on, like where I quit smoking and all that. It might have been something where I was smoking and it's done something in my leg, so the blood's not getting through. But they've done all the tests and said, no, it's fine. So it's literally nerve damage. So I can walk maybe 20, 30 meters and that's it. It starts all cramping because I can't feel it properly. It's just really weird. So that's a small thing.
So how do you get by? Like, how do you move to do your shopping and stuff? Do you need a wheelchair or crutches or something?
I don't. I honestly, I come out of hospital, would have been July 2024, I think. Yeah.
Right.
Probably the furthest I've been is probably I walked into the back garden and back into the house. That's probably about it. Don't go anywhere.
Wow.
I have no friends. Man. Oh, but I just don't go. I was like it before because of the depression. I just couldn't get out. And obviously with my teeth situation, being a doorman, I've had a few knocked out, and then with depression or whatever, that's why I had the mic like I do. I did tell people that, but then that's it. They jumped onto it and I started getting insults regards my teeth in the chat. And I'm like, you can't tell people anything. They're just nasty, just absolute nasty. But I've been waiting for a dentist for how many years, but I'll have to go private maybe. But yeah, so my life consists, that's probably why I go live so much, because I haven't got a life. I have online, do you know what I mean? Like talk to you, I talk to people in chat, I like all that. So, and I was in sales before being a doorman, so I'm very social, very people person. I'll jump up on stage and talk to anything. I've done stand-up comedy, when we're on holiday and that, having a giggle. Do you know what I mean? I'm out there. I'm a bit loony, but now I'm just you wouldn't recognise me, mate. I'm literally like, well, since the my spiritual awakening as well. It's I know there's a bigger picture, and I know it's weird, like feeling like you're sat next to yourself. And I was like, do you know what they say? You're made in God's image. So why am I looking at myself? That's what rung true with me. But yeah, once I get my teeth done and that, I'll get out and about. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. But my main regret, which I said on Richie and Rogue, was I never started my YouTube channel. Never. And I was laying in hospital thinking, why didn't I actually do that? I literally was dead. Never done it. I was like, I'm going to have to do one. So I come out in July, and then I started it in October once it sorted my head out and that. Took me a while to get over the heart attack and realizing that I'm not immortal. Do you know what I mean? That's
shit. Damn. Well, that's actually really, well, it's a bad thing, but you turn it into a good thing. That's why you do all these lives, and it's good to actually use your time to do your research and read things and read books and go on, you know, YouTube and do your own research. You're probably more well informed than most people about a lot of the stuff that's happening. Because it's so hard to balance out a full-time job and, you know, doing all my research and stuff. So
yeah, well, I mean, I used to have a full-time job and then work on the doors Friday and Saturday night. You know, I've done like Robbie Williams concerts. I've done like Tottenham. No, it wasn't Tottenham. It was Chelsea, West Ham when it all kicked off. I was in the paper on that when they all kicked off. But, you know, I've been there, done it, and I thought I had friends, but then when the depression kicked in, it's funny because not one person ever even messaged me, let them come and see me. All the people I work with, everything. So I've just cut all ties. Like people like that,
they're not your friends.
So it's just me, my missus.
It's pretty. It hits you. It's like a reality check, really. Your friends aren't really your friends. Yeah, I got the kind of same situation. I got a separate YouTube channel actually, but it's faceless. So I just talk on my mic and I play games in the background and just talk about life and having no friends, which is, I'm actually okay with it. Like having well, I have friends like you and I'm making a lot of friends within Involves UK right now, but as in friends that I can regularly hang out with or talk to, I don't have anyone because nobody gets into this esoteric subject of Tommy Robinson and grooming gangs and everything, especially in Wiltshire in the southwest. You mention it, nobody is really. It's actually shocking. It goes to show, like, the reality is a lot of people in this country are completely unaware. They're so distant from the reality of what's going on in this country. So yeah, it's a bit of a sad reality.
Bit of a sad existence.
So you can't make it to any of the Tommy Robinson marches then?
No. That's why I watch them, and you know, if it's possible to restream it, I will, and I'll watch it like that. But yeah, I actually go anywhere.
Does your missus go?
So
does your missus go on your behalf?
No, to be honest, she won't go far because it used to be like I'd stick to her like glue, especially with all this woke nonsense and that. And like we're downtown, she wants to go in the toilet. I'm like, there could be a man in there pretending to be a woman. So I'm literally stood at the door. Do you know what I mean? Like waiting for her. She shouts, I'm flying through that door like you wouldn't believe. It used to be like that, but now like she goes to the Tesco and does all her stuff. Do you know what I mean? She go out with the grandkids and do whatever. Obviously, the days out, I can't really do them either. So there's no point going to be a hinder on everyone. But yeah, no, she does everything, mate. She does everything. I just sit here and talk. Hence why I got a bit of diarrhea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is damn.
But anyway,
well, you're one of those people. You're one of those people who actually deserve benefits. I would happily pay for your benefits, but not the ones taking advantage of it. It's a good example.
The thing is, though, they crucify me because they're like I get X amount, but they're like, but you got savings, so you're not having that. You're like, hang on, I've been paying that all my life. Do you know what I mean? So it's a bit cheeky. But
well, they'll pay it to the asylum seekers housed in the hotels.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some of it back. And they're like, oh no, you got savings over whatever the thing is. You're like, Really? You're going down that road? How pathetic, but whatever. It is what it is, mate.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I have to spend like £100 a month on pills. So, bloody
Shit.
heart attack. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. £10 for each one, isn't it? I think it's about 90 quid, actually. I'm
Yeah, but it should
blagging
be
it.
paid by the government. I mean, it should be paid by
Yeah.
the government.
But they're like, no, you got savings. Not happening, mate. So,
It's ridiculous. Well, I got something
Yep.
to do very quickly. Just entertain
Yep.
our guests.
I will. No, not really, people. Bless down below. To be honest, this chat is not really for me because I'm not on the right. Doesn't matter where you are, mate. You're still welcome in the chat. Have your view. Say what you say. Just because people disagree with you, maybe, or they might call you up on something you say, that doesn't mean you're not welcome. You're totally entitled to your own opinion, your own view. If you believe, I don't know, even Greens or Reform are the future, then say that. I mean, own it. Don't like, oh, well, I can't talk here because I'm different. I'm not interested. Say what you want to say, mate. Okay, it's good. So yeah, don't feel like just because you think something, there's probably people that looking at me and when I just said about blooming being dead, and I'm looking at myself, and maybe we are in our own image with God. But people are like, oh no, don't like all that talk. But then that's my view. It happened. Well, it's not my view. It's what happened in my life. So I'm going to say it. So own it. So yeah, whatever I think, hence the YouTube channel. If I'm going to support Advance UK, I'm going to support Advance UK. I'm going to own it. If you support Greens or Labour, own it, mate. So yeah, I can't get emphasis enough that because even like Cara said, like oh, it's not my channel, but whatever. Yeah, exactly that. It's whatever. Say what you want to say. Do you know what I mean? So there. It's up to you, but don't think you're unwelcome here. Not my channel, though, so I can't say for sure. I mean, anyone's welcome. You're going to get, people debating you in the chat, I expect, and I might pick up on it and we'll have a debate. I don't know. But that's just what it is, mate. We even got Chirac. He says stuff in there all the time that, like, don't matter who says what, he'll say the opposite. But it's happy days, free speech. You say what you want to say. It's not a problem, mate. So, how you doing, Tom? I'll see you in the chat now. So, yeah, say whatever you want to say, mate. And like what Cara says, look, anyone's welcome here. Like I say, you want to, look, this is all we get from Chirac. Look, vote restore Britain. That's all we get from him. And we're like, mate, we're Advance UK. Like, crack on. It's free speech, mate. So, bless down below. If you think you're not welcome, then you're wrong. Do you know what I mean? You are welcome. Have your say. Say it. But whatever it is you're saying, own it. You know what I mean? If you're Labour or Greens, own it. Be proud of it. I'm in the chat. I'm saying this. I'm saying that. It's good. So,
mate, blessed that on my channel for literally ever since I began, and he makes comments under my video every single time with a hate comment. The flip flopper is back. He's saying loads of shit. It's so funny. I love Blessed. I love Blessed. And he makes me.
But it's the sort of person that if we want there, we'd probably miss him. Like Chirac.
I'd have great banter of him if I met him in person in a pub or something. Honestly, I actually probably prefer talking to him than some of the people on our side of the political spectrum. God, I never felt the need to ban him or block him, because my channel I'd only delete someone's comment or block them if they were promoting terrorism. So there was one time I made this post about Keir Starmer going to China or something, and someone commented, I hope his plane gets bombed down. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm deleting that comment. That's fucking crazy. You can't wish the death of anyone, not even Keir Starmer.
Yeah.
Or even the pilot driving it. What if it was, a good pilot or anyone else on the flight crew? You can't do that. Or if someone mentions the R word or the PDF word, just to protect my channel, I'll delete the comment. It makes more perfect sense, really.
There is a thing, if you go in the settings and it's advanced settings, you can actually put in keywords like that and it won't let people type it. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't actually done it myself yet, actually thinking about it, but there are some words. But the thing is, if it's a personal attack or whatever, but we might be talking about Islam and they might have to mention PDF or something. So I get that. Do you know what I mean? So, but if it's like personal attacks, like I had someone like as soon as I mentioned about my teeth and that, they started going like, "Oh, you gummy TWAT and all that." It's just delete, mate. You got a horrible life. Oh, I hope you tread on the plug when you get out of bed in the morning. Do you know what I mean?
Wow, that's horrible.
You're just like, yeah, I mean, but that's some people. But it's funny because no one ever used to say anything to me when I stood actually on a pub door, 6'6", down the gym, nearly 16 stone. No one say a word to me. But as soon as you get on here, mate, keyboardwarriors.com, innit? So,
Mate, you
know what I
look
mean?
tall, actually. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're 6 foot something. You're pretty.
Yeah,
You look pretty
6'6".
tall.
So, but I've lost a bit of
Fucking
weight.
hell.
I've dropped from my depression though. I went from 16 stone down to 10 stone 2 pound. The doctor was
Oh,
like,
congratulations.
"Oh, yeah, the best weight loss program
Did you get-
ever." But
Yeah, you should make an ad
uh,
for that. You should make a promotion, how to lose weight.
yeah,
You make loads of money for
depression,
that.
depression rocks. Lose weight now.
That's
Be
that's the
funny.
ultimate therapy. If you can't lose your weight and you tried everything, just get depressed.
That's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's the answer.
Depression,
Oh,
the best medicine for
it
weight
is.
loss.
Classic. Yeah, I believed you were hazy. I just I said it. I think I said it wrong, but yes, don't be late then. That's all I'm saying, mate. Mate, love. Don't say things like that. It sounds horrible, doesn't it? Yeah, 1.5. That's what I watch it at. Rupert's done far more than run a football club. Stop telling lies. Yeah, I know he's done far more than run a football club. He's destroyed the football club. He ran it into the ground, financially speaking. So I said that he'd done the grooming gang inquiry, but just because he's done certain stuff, doesn't mean he can run a country. So
this Kim Thomas person, I've seen her in multiple comments. I mean, she's quit her Advanced UK membership and went over to Restore and made it public. I respect that. Yeah, I understand people's just kind of surprise and awe at Ben Habib's video last night. I thought it was inappropriate because I did a poll this morning and I asked people like, what do you think about Ben's video? And there's about like 40% who said they've switched over to Restore Britain, which isn't a small percentage.
yeah, wow. These are
Yeah, quite a lot of people have switched over. Yeah,
these are the best comments. Rupert Lowe is the only one vocally going for the elite. Well, he's not, but who is paying you, Wizard? Oh, don't tell me it's
the
Israel.
Jews.
The
Jews.
Mossad. Yeah. Oh, blimey heck. Yeah. They're paying me. Yeah, that's what it is. Unless you know something I don't know. My bank balance is not looking good in the world of getting payments from Israel. Not looking good at all. How dare you, Israel, employ me and not pay me? You said that last time. I sound like a pet guinea pig when I laugh. I don't want to go. I'll just try and give a squashed one. But we need to bloom and play this video, don't we? I've got it all lined up. It's been lined up for the last 38 minutes. But
yeah, you should. The Ben Habib video.
Yep, I've got the Ben Habib and I've got the file here ready to listen on the old phone, so we can have both. But yeah, we need to get
far away if you want.
Yeah. We can get the situation. You have to let me know if you can hear it, because on this setting sometimes it goes
yeah, okay,
it goes silent. You're like, everyone's like, I can't hear it. So let me know if you can't hear it. So this is Ben's video. It's 4 minutes 57, everyone.
It's been 9 days since Rupert Lowe declared he was going to convert Restore Britain from a movement to political party. And it's been 8 days since I made an open offer on air to Rupert Lowe to consider a merger with Advance UK. I've had no response to that open offer. The only response made was in public by Rupert Lowe on X, in which he said I and members of Advance UK would be free to join Restore Britain. But here's the issue, Rupert. I don't know what Restore Britain is. I've had a look at your website, but there's no draft constitution there. Nothing setting out how the leadership is appointed, how the leadership is held to account, how policies are made, how people to your policy-making committees are appointed, how you're going to set up your national network, how people are going to be recruited into the party. None of this is clear on your website. There's no draft constitutional document. The only document about which I'm aware are the Articles of Association of your country, what you've got on Companies House. And that shows a company limited by one share, private limited company, limited by one share, which you own, Rupert. You are the owner and dictator of Restore Britain. And I do also know, and people need to know, that you don't believe in a democratic political party. You've said that to me yourself, and your own spokesman have been on air for the last week saying that actually Rupert Lowe can be trusted to get this done. We don't need a democratic process. I think one of your spokesmen referred to you as Caesar, which is a completely ridiculous turn of phrase, if you don't mind me saying so. The only way the democracy of this country can be restored is through a democratic process. No dictatorial political party will restore our democracy. That's where reform went so wrong. Reform was Farage, Farage was reform. It still is, whatever he might say. And if Restore Britain is going to be Lowe and Lowe is going to be Restore Britain, you too will fail. And that will be disastrous for this country. We've got one chance to save this country. It needs to be done through serious principled politics. It can't be done through a dictatorship at Restore Britain. Now, the other thing, which isn't clear, is what is Restore Britain? What is its constitution? That's not clear. What do you believe in? What's your political philosophy? I can tell you our political philosophy. We believe in the nation state of Great Britain and Northern Ireland in all its parts and for all its people. The restoration of our Christian constitution and culture, the restoration of our freedoms, freedom from indoctrination of our children, freedom of speech, the restoration of our democracy, which can only be done democratically, getting rid of the international institutions out of the fabric of our country, getting rid of all the domestic bureaucracies and quangos that have got in the way of holding our elected officials to account, and restoring our criminal justice system so that we have equality under the law. That's what we believe in. It's very clear. It's set out in our constitutional documents, but I don't know what you believe in. And I'm laboring this point because in the last week, there's been what I can only regard as a tilt towards ethno-national sort of sound bites from some of your spokesmen. I'm not for a second suggesting that you're prejudiced based on the color of someone's skin or that they are. I'm not suggesting that. But ethno-nationalism, which effectively means in the United Kingdom, English nationalism, Scottish nationalism, Welsh nationalism and Ulster nationalism will end up breaking the United Kingdom. If those are the voices you want to give voice to, you will end up breaking the United Kingdom. You will deliver for the EU what it's been so desperate to do, which is our breakup. And mass migration, about which I'm so concerned, about which you're so concerned, is actually a move towards breaking up our country. The only way we can stand tall, the only way we will restore the United Kingdom, see off these forces that wish to destroy us, is by standing together. We can't have any form of ethno-nationalism as an agenda. It will end up defeating our very aim of a sovereign, proud, prosperous United Kingdom. It can't happen. So Rupert, if you want a merger with Advance UK, I don't suppose you do, but if you want any coming together of our membership or me or anything, you've got to make your position clear. And let me just tell you what my position is. I made a commitment when I set up Advance UK that I would lead it. And I would stand true, stand firm, stand with fortitude, would not bend in any opposition I would not bend to any opposition until I delivered our mission statement. And I declared that again today to all our members and to everyone listening. I will not bend. I will not give in. I will stand for this country until my last breath is given. So if you want any accommodation with us, Rupert, if you care for the country, Rupert, do the right thing. Make your position clear. Don't be a clickbait merchant. Adopt serious principled politics.
I'm very privileged and
Wow. Oh, you're muted, mate. You're muted. You're muted.
My bad. Do you know, I was like, don't forget you're muted. And there's me go, See what I mean, everybody? The whiz is a womble. Whiz womble. Womble whiz. But yeah. But
Clickbait merchant. Just make me laugh. Still makes me laugh. Don't be a clickbait merchant. I should tell everyone that. I should share that message to everyone.
What, you're a clickbait merchant. But was going to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
I thought there was a lot of emotion mixed into that message because it feels like he's been quite frustrated over the last few days, and he's kind of actually echoing. I made this comment on X. He's echoed all of the frustrations within Advance, the membership, and amalgamated them together, and just basically just let it out. It's not a complete tirade. I wouldn't say that, but you can sense that Ben has been frustrated of the lack of just common decency, just maybe a word or two. Just pick up your phone or just call Ben. Like, he'd even tell him about the launch of Restore Britain. I thought that was a bit disappointing, to say the least.
Yeah, so yeah, you can sense like there's a bit of I suppose anger could be a word, but I don't know. He's a bit. Can't think of the word. Like things, it's just not gone as he's expected it to go, and he's probably a bit like on the back foot. Like, what is happening here? Because I thought blah blah, but now it's not. It's someone else. That's how it sort of come across. But
I mean, Ben has said before that he's quite naive, and this might be his kind of demonstration of being naive. But he's turned it 180 degrees and gone on the offense. This is kind of Ben stepping his game up and standing his ground and saying, like, we're doing what we're doing, and we're not gonna compromise just for you. So I think it was all in all was a good message. That's why I said he went beast mode. I thought this was really impressive from Ben. Yeah, some people saying Rupert is absolutely establishment. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people are resigning from Advance, they're saying in the chat. So I get I get that, but I'm a bit confused that it's not even a party yet, and you're jumping ship to Restore. Like, what? I'll be like, oh, I'm going to. I wouldn't say I have. Do you know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, I think I might. But I always said I'm on the fence, so I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. But I'm sticking with Advance UK at the moment, and I'm blooming glad I have.
I think after Ben's video message last night, I'm probably have more conviction into staying with Advance. But I think I'll read that 112-page immigration manifesto from Restore and just nitpick out the details, and that will probably give me all the information I need to know about what Restore is about.
I was going to disappear. That he's got the grandkids. Yeah, I've got the sound bite for you all to hear with Ben Habib talking. You obviously said this somewhere, and then also my source, she's given it to me. So juicy. But make sure I don't want to miss too much in the chat. But I'm gonna have to skip through some because there's quite a few there. But it's all good. Oh, I'm very sorry I share insults with everyone, as I am a very given person. Yep. Trolls are constant on the web. They are the universe loads common demand. Yeah, I know they are. It's the way it is. But I'm going to stick with Advance UK and see how it plays out. Exactly, mate. I mean, everyone's sort of jumping ship to a party that's not a party, so that's a bit worrying. But,
it's not even a party yet. Yeah.
So, let's get this. So, well, I'll play. This is only 1 minute 21 seconds. I think it's quite loud because I'll turn my phone right up. But so get your ear holes ready. But I'll play this for you guys. 1 minute 21. This is what's in the other video that's had over 400 views already this morning. It's gone crazy. But listen to this. This is what Ben said.
Good morning, everyone. I thought I'd just leave a little voice message for you all. There is no merger that's going to take place between Restore Britain and Advance UK. These discussions, perhaps unknown to all of you, have been going on for well over a month. Rupert Lowe is in receipt of a number of emails from me, all very accommodating and open to counter suggestions, none of which I've had a response to. So when he talks about conduct these discussions in private, he's being deeply disingenuous. The private route was more than tried, and there was no response to it. And I think we should just park Restore Britain now, let Rupert Lowe do whatever he does, and we march on without any regard for him or reform. We have the policies being made. We've got candidates being identified. We've got a massive mission ahead of us, and we mustn't be distracted by Rupert Lowe. If he comes right, if he delivers the goods, if he taps us on our shoulder again and wishes to discuss things, well, we can cross that bridge when we get there. But right now, we just keep doing our thing, which is a good thing. What we're doing is great. The policies we're creating are great. The people we'll put forward are great. So onward, Christian soldiers.
There you go. Hot off the press.
Yeah, I mean, fair play. Fair play.
It's crazy, isn't it? What's all going on here, there, and everywhere? Well, yes, I know what you're saying, mate. Yes. Paul Morris is wise, and you give credit for. I've never said he's not wise or anything. He's a backstabber, and he tries to rip people like myself and Paul Thorpe and a few others just for views and clicks. Some stuff he says, he does talk a bit nonsense, but other stuff does make sense. So, you know, but I think he's the one that told Rich and Rogue that we said something on here, me, Mo, and Electrodoc. So we sent them the clip, said, "This is it. What did we say?" And there's nothing there. So, well blessed blue skies waiting for you, my friend. That's what they are, acquaintances, isn't it? The monarchy at least gives us a chance to dissolve Parliament. What happens if that goes? Tigger. Don't think the monarchy has ever done that, have they? Dissolve Parliament? Because I know the king.
I don't know. He should be not doing shit.
Yeah.
I think the monarchy. A lot of people say that the monarchy needs to go. I disagree. I think it would result in a kind of disunited kingdom, and it would give a lot of the nationalists a lot of excuses just to claim independence of England and Wales and Scotland, and yeah, it would just be really messy. I think the monarchy should stay, but the current royal family should go because they're not fit for purpose.
Yep. Yeah. As we've all seen, it's just all gone absolutely Pete Tong, isn't it? Blimey. I do like Rupert and most of what he says, but I can't see his party getting in as it's too radical for some. It's not his fault. It's the fake profiles doing damage. Yeah, but the thing is, most of what he says is advanced UK policies. I mean, he's not really saying it. That's why I'm a bit confused, because advanced UK and Restore Britain, they do like the two sides of the same coin to me. There may be some differences, but there's not a lot.
No, I just think the people surrounding Rupert Lowe, you know, the young guns, I just don't really have a lot of trust for them, especially Charlie Downs. I just don't. The stuff that he says, some of it I agree with it, but he kind of flip-flops about and he doesn't really make his position clear. And yet, if you haven't noticed, there isn't too much diversity within the Restore team. There should be a kind of a spectrum of ideas. You know, people having different opinions and thoughts. I think that's the best way to. But I guess Rupert doesn't want a democratic infrastructure to his party because it's a company limited by shares.
And there's one, according to Ben. Rupert Lowe's got it. So,
well, that's even worse than Reform, because Reform have two. It's split between Nigel Farage and Zia Youssef, but now Rupert Lowe owns all the shares.
Yep. I just realised I'm 20 minutes behind in the chat. I just put this up and it's like 1:40. I was like, oops. But we're talking about Ben Habib and Rupert Lowe and the fact there would not be a merger. So I'm going to have to squidge through some thingies. I'm paying the wizard's words. Bless you, sir. Cheers, Slim. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. All funds goes to the channel because obviously I'm hoping once I get things sorted, I'm going to be out and about and do things. You never know. We might even get up and one day meet Guardian Moes in person. Who knows? But I've got plans for the channel. I have plans. So, yes. There you go, mate. You're doing a good job, mate.
Thanks, Drew. Yeah, I said hello to Drew earlier.
IBS, Internet Blood Sports. We show weakness and the sharks moving. Yeah. Ben's a good man. I like to see him and Rupert working together. Yeah, it's literally gone out the window today, though, hasn't it? With what, like the video that Mo chose to show today, and with that clip that I got sent this morning, exclusive clip. Yeah. Not happening.
Yeah, this funny feeling that we might just be played by Rupert. We're all being kind of led along a kind of psyop. Might be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because I saw Rupert Lowe come on David Starkey, and I watched the whole thing. It was a terrible interview. I have to say that was like one of David Starkey's worst performances. He didn't ask very good questions, and even Rupert Lowe's responses weren't really that impressive either. Towards the end, I'm going to clip it and make it into a video. He said that if that crazy loony Zach Polanski gets into power and the Greens are the majority government in Parliament, he says he's out. He says, I'm off. I'm off where? Like, I'm off as in you're moving out of the country, or what are you saying? And he goes on to say that a lot of people are leaving the country. You know, most people will be gone. If that just gave me kind of Richard Tice vibes, because Richard Tice, dickhead Tice, was the one who said, well, you know, he was asked about the demographic change and, you know, native English people being replaced and more immigrants coming in. He said, well, I mean, it's a long time away. I'll be long gone. That just kind of gives me the same, I don't know, the same vibes.
Mark, giving you the praise there, mate. Likes the video. See everyone. You can check Guardian's Moe on YouTube. He has got his own channel. So go show him some love and subscribe. Make sure you watch more of my content than his, though. That's all. That's all I ask.
Well, my content's way better.
I'm gonna have to do what I've done with.
Mate, I want to ask you. I want to ask you, Wiz, like, you know, your first ever live stream. Were you ever worried that nobody would watch?
To be honest, I actually had it in my head that I'll go live, and I had a feeling no one would watch, but it might get views over the coming week. So I had that in
playback, yeah.
So I was like, wow, if you know, if I even have one person watching, it's a Brucey bonus. Do you know what I mean? But it's just like when you do a normal video, you literally record it. No one's watching you. You've got to record it, then you've got to upload it. So I treat it like that. And I've always sales and that. I'm super open. I don't care. I was just like, right, I'll do it. I've got to get the first one done. Whatever happens, happens. So I just
that's what's held me back from starting lives. Because what if nobody watches? I probably will. I mean, on a lot of the premieres I do, there's about 50 people watching. That's not bad, actually. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, 'cause I don't do the premiere. I just load it up, because the premiere, you got to be there and talk. And you know, when I used to do premieres, I always make sure I'm there as well. So when people are in the chat, I can actually liaise with them, because I think it's rude not to. So I always do that. But now I just load them up and they're up and jobbed. But if you go live, though, it's like with anything. You know, if you say do Wednesday 2 o'clock and then the following week you do Monday at 1 o'clock, it's all over the show. But if you say, right, I'm doing it this time every single week, then people get wind of that and it builds up. That's why I have it on the top. I put Monday to Friday 1 o'clock, Wednesday, Thursday 7 o'clock, so they know that that's it. They're set in stone. It's not like, oh, is he live? Oh, I missed it. Oh no, he's not live. Oh, he is live. No, he's not live. Everyone's like, well, what's going on? So yeah, if you choose a time, do it that time every week, or do it 3 times a week. Build it up.
I'm thinking of doing a Sunday lunch show, like every Sunday, just an appropriate time to do a Sunday lunch show.
Yeah, I do Saturday and Sundays, but I put any time between 2 and 5, depending what's going on. Like this week I've done 4 o'clock or 4:30, but that seems all right for me. So I'll probably end up sticking to around that sort of time, and I'll change it in my About Us and say, oh, if I'm live on a Saturday and Sunday, it will be at 4 p.m. or 4:30, so people know. Do you know what I mean? So just
I'm thinking of doing Sunday 2 p.m. I think 2 p.m. is a good time, because it doesn't interfere with people going to church in the morning too much, and also people might be making dinner for Sunday lunch. So 2 p.m. is not too bad. Probably an hour and a half stream is plenty.
Yeah, and that fit in well with me when I go live at 4, half 4. So
Yeah.
you know, because
You come on my channel, then I'll come on yours.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you'll probably find that say people that watch you watch mine, people that watch mine watch you. So it'd be good that we don't collide. Do you know what I mean? Because then, you know,
Yeah.
we'll be a bit thin, and you know they're going to choose my channel over yours. So you know what I mean.
Call your Sunday show the Sunday Roast. Sunday Roast show.
You got to have a Sunday roast. 1 o'clock normally,
Sunday
isn't it? They have
roast.
that, so they'll be finished by 2. They'll be sat there and think, right, I need to watch. Oh, look, Guardian Moes live. So, but yeah, you have to let me know because I'll come on watching that. And
yeah, I'll probably do
do that
2:30. Yeah,
because that'd be good. Because even you know, if you do or whatever, then I'll, you know, I can always incorporate, like when I'm doing something, I'll be like, oh yeah, there's this clip I want to show you, and I can show a clip from yours, and that advertises you as well. Do you know what I mean? And say, oh look, watch this 2-minute clip from Guardian Moe. He was live on Sunday at 2, like he's every weekend, and then people will pick up on that, and they'll think, oh, is he? Oh,
yeah.
what? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah. I'm actually seriously thinking about it. Yeah, and I could obviously reference your channels. Good kind of mutual promotion of each other's channels. So
yeah, so I mean, we're all in the same boat, mate. One, we want to build a YouTube channel, and 2, we seem politically we're aligned. So
yeah,
happy days. But
and the thing is, it's like I don't like this petty infighting on X. It's like these Restore Britain supporters, they're on my side. They're more than welcome on my channel. So I'll probably put the Restore Britain logo alongside Advance UK, just to not be too divisive.
Yep. I'm just whizzing through the chat to try and catch up because I'm still behind. I'm 15 minutes behind here. So, oh, about your poll there, not looking good for Ben Advance UK. People know a leader when they see one.
Yeah, it's not looking so good in favour of Advance, at least. There's about 23% say they have they're sticking to Advance. There's 40% saying they're with Restore, and another 40% with mixed thoughts. So I don't know.
Interesting. So this has crossed my mind as well, that Restore will implode before the next general election. That's possible because from what we can see and what people are saying, well, anything's possible, but yeah, I mean,
because the question is it getting too popular too quickly? Is it some kind of just popularity psyop? It's just a popularity pool. It could be. I don't know.
Yep. Ben is very principled man. That's one thing. Yeah. I'm whizzing through, so that's why it's quiet, because I'm going through to there you go. 100% Moe restores an echo chamber. I'm whizzing past. I might miss some of your things, so.
And they only they only promote people on their. They only promote people on their. Oh, hey, is that Michael? Peace Power.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Hey, Michael. How you doing? Let me see. What was I saying? I completely blanked. I forgot what I was saying.
I did say to Michael, I was gonna. I've emailed you it, so you know. But if you're available at any other point during the week, and then we can get Michael on. So there is the 3 of us, because I said maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, but I don't know because you got work commitments, etc. So I said
I can't make it on Tuesday, Wednesday.
Typical, but yeah, I'll have a word with Michael. We'll sort out so for that, or we can even do next Monday. You should be about.
Let me see. 2nd of March, Monday. I don't know if even I'm available on the 2nd. I have to let you know because I got stuff to do, man. I got so much stuff to catch up on.
But yeah, we'll see. Because oh yeah, you have to make sure you email me if we can't do a Monday with Mo. Make sure you let me know beforehand because I get it up quite early, so it gets into the
All right.
algorithm for us. Do you know what I mean? So, so
Okay.
last time I've done it about Wednesday, Thursday. I put up Monday with Mo, and that way it gets in the algorithm. So you know we're guaranteed to get sort of some decent viewage. So
I could probably make it for an hour next Monday. That's all I can do because I got stuff to do. An hour is good.
yeah, I mean, I'm looking to make these streams about an hour to an hour and a half anyway. That's my sort of target because I think any longer, unless it's something specific and people are all like buzzing and all that, then there's no point like just doing a 2-3 hour stream for the sake of doing it. It's just no point. We need to just do what we want to say. Happy days, and let the people know. You know what I mean?
No,
So,
you want a 2 or 3 hour stream because you want the watch time. It makes more money for you.
yeah, that yeah, it would actually build up if people stuck around. But the thing is, you can see like after normally 2 hours, it goes down the viewers because they're like,
Yeah,
no,
of
like watching a film and then it gets boring. Do you know what I mean? Unless it's
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
of course.
press.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can. I mean, normally like in a live, I mean, you can get loads, but you want to aim for like a minimum of say 100 hours. And lives that do you good because obviously I don't think you're monetized yet, so that would actually do you a favor. And where I've done lives, that helped build up my watch hours because you got to get 4,000 of them. Do you know what I mean? So it will help.
Yeah. So am I eligible for monetization right now? Let me check my settings. Hold on.
Yeah, you should go in the back end, like 4,000 hours, 1,000 subscribers, because the other one's like 500 and 1,000 or 2,000 watch hours. So got to click on it. Make sure you got your Google ads or whatever.
My YouTube Studio. Wait, how do I find out how much watch time I have?
Analytics.
Oh, analytics, yeah. Where do I go? Content. Oh, watch time, yeah, there we go. 3.1k.
Yeah, 3,100. So you're only 0.9 away. So you'll probably do it. You got to do that.
Oh, right, okay.
I think it's a 3-month period. No, 12-month period. So yeah, you're well on track for that. So make sure you got all your Google account type set up. You know, your Google, not analytics, but your Google account. And then when it goes in, it's automatic, and it emails you and says, "Oh, you're monetized," and then you get paid towards the end of every month, but the month later. So April, you get paid in May. Do you know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, the tax year. But yeah, yeah.
But
and I have to include it in my tax in my self assessment as well, which is annoying.
Yep. Or you can put it like into say a certain account and it's that, but you don't get any of the money. Set it up like it's a business in its own right, but you don't pay yourself anything. You just do whatever. The money comes in and it goes in the bank, and then that's it. That way, you won't have to pay. You'll pay your tax on as a company, but you won't pay your tax because you're not claiming any money from it. So, and if you do, it'll be expenses because you're taking someone to dinner, or you got to buy a suit for your online stream. Or
well, I could probably do my research, look at some videos just to look for advice on how to handle that side of things.
Yep. Like for you there. Guardian Moes, do you feel that the right-leaning parties are controlled opposition at all after seeing Reform U-turn on their original intentions after they got a lot of popularity? I suspect others.
I don't think all the right-leaning parties are controlled op. I think that's a kind of word that's kind of blown out of proportion. Reform is definitely controlled op because they've been engaging with the establishment and engaging with people that just rise from zero to hero just out of donating fucking millions of pounds into the party. I don't see Restore Britain doing that just yet. I definitely don't see that happening with Advance. So yeah.
Yep, we shall talk soon, Michael. We shall sort it out. We're having you back. Phil, I feel they're just airing dirty laundry in public now, but the blame on Rupert for refusing to have the conversation in private. Rupert has caused this division. Yeah, everyone expected him to do whatever, but for some reason he's no, I don't get it. So heaven, hell, help us all. Oh dear, it's popular because some masses run like headless chickens without stopping to ask questions, and Rupert's propaganda team has lied blatantly. They knew if they said they have been backed by Tommy and Elon, it was a lie. Tommy is an advance member and Elon backed advance. Restore is lying to get votes underhanded, dishonorable. So someone told me Tommy's actually said, oh, Rupert Lowe will be the next Prime Minister. I think someone put that in the chat. So, oh, any day works for Michael. Excellent work. We shall sort something. Jeff, Rupert is saying the right things, but isn't going about it the right way. I sent him a few emails and supported him in the Great Gang inquiry. Sad, really. Goodbye, Park. That's on Guardian Moes and Wizard Woes. Yep.
I have a funny feeling that Rupert's just trying to say what the Patriots are thinking rather than actually trying to deliver for the people. I don't know. Because you have to deliver for everyone. You have to include everyone in your political party. You have to include working class people. So
it's, you got to be popular to be monetized. That's blessed having a go at you. Do you know how I got monetized? My first video I uploaded. My first video. It was an alien one. I found clips, the 4 different clips of this alien thing. I put it all together, and that one video had over 60,000 views and got about 6,000 hours view time. My first video, and then someone turned around and copyrighted it, and it got taken down, and I lost it. That's why it's not there.
Nice. That's
but
great.
It got me monetized. I was like, yes. Yeah, because it's supposed to be all about aliens, but because that bloke like copyrighted me and all that, and I emailed him and said, look, mate, it was worth like, even when I got monetized, it brought in like, I think 30 quid, 40 quid. I said, I'll send you half of the money, mate. It's like, I'm not doing it for the money, but I got monetized happy days, but he didn't respond, didn't reply, didn't do nothing. I was like, do you know what? If you're like that, shove it. So I stopped talking about aliens and that, didn't bother. And now here we are talking about politics.
Well, I mean, especially if it's a long form video, it just kind of increases your watch time exponentially because you have got like 1 or 2 hours, so it helps. Yeah, that's why I want to do more interviews because it does increase the watch time. Interviews are long form, like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. So
yeah, because my Paul Fort video got 10,000 views, I think. One of our lives did as well. Yeah, you can literally do that in one video or over, even 2-3 videos. That's cushy. I mean, it took that one video, obviously, it wasn't like overnight. Do you know what I mean? It still took months of people watching it and, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it wasn't overnight, but Chosen.
Yeah.
What's Chosen? I've heard that before.
What was that?
Have you watched
Chosen? Oh, the it's it talks about Jesus's life. It's like a series. It's on Amazon, and it's like a recounting of the Gospel of John. It's really good.
Yeah. The bloke who plays Jesus got
so
black
good. I
hair
love
in
it.
that, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen some clips on YouTube.
Mike Roomy, I think the actor's name Mike Roomy. Mike Roomy. It's a great series. I'm not sure if there's a new season coming out, but I've kept tabs with it. It's a good show, really good show.
Look, Bless sticking up. Hazy sticking up for you. Look, how do you know he isn't popular? You found him. That's very true. See, and he's here being promoted. Guardians Moe on YouTube. Go subscribe and watch his videos. Get him monetized.
Was actually not me. Well, it's not actually not me. It's Electrodoc that connected the two of us. So we've got Electrodoc to thank. He was on my channel,
Yep,
you know, I guess 9 months ago. So yeah.
Oh, happy day. He should be back soon. I
Back
did
from
get a
Benidorm.
video from him, but I can't link up my phone with my laptop to show the video. He's like, "Oh, an exclusive here in Benidorm for the Wizard Words," but I can't get hold of Paul Thorpe. He's too busy. I was like,
Oh,
no. But I wanted to link it to show it because, you know, he went through the effort of sending it. I thought, yes, I'll send it. I'll show it in one of the lives or whatever. But I can't seem to get the things linked up to do it. So I don't know. Technology, mate. I'm useless. So, yeah. Wizard, read my last message. Going back. Mr. Waffle. As long as you're not waffling, Waffle. I need to go back. I'm trying to skip it to keep up because I'm so far behind. Where is it? Oh my god. I keep getting confused. Dan the Lionheart has also got a red logo. That one. With Google Kona Energy, the company is part of the Net Zero project, and Rupert is a major shareholder. So I'd like to know what his policies are on energy. Net Zero is affecting everyone's bill. Yeah, it's a complete con, absolute con. Do you know anything about that, Guardian Moe, or is that sort of stuff not?
I'm not too sure about that. If Rupert is a major shareholder, that should be a red flag. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, it's shocking that he's not getting much airtime, to be honest.
Well, he was denied a seat at Manchester Evening News for a panel discussion, because there was a panel debate between all the parties, and Nick Buckley wasn't invited.
Yeah,
shocking.
I reckon, like, because I've done that video, like, I don't know if you saw about the Gorton and Denton by-election. I've got the picture of the three of them up. That is it Angelina Stolacki or whatever, Hannah and Mac. I was like, I really don't think this is going to go how people think it is, because even in it, I say, like, Advanced UK, it's just not well known. They're not getting the publicity, and I pains me to say it, but someone like Nick Buckley would be absolutely banging for that sort of area. I mean, that area's him. He is that area, and everything he does. Like, if you ever look at anyone in the world of politics and think, like, this man should be in this area, this is exactly what they need, it's him. But say it to people. Oh, Nick Buckley, MBE, who? Oh, Advance UK, who? Oh, Greens. Oh yeah, I heard about them. Muslim vote. Matt Goodwin. Oh yeah, Reform. Yeah. Angelina Stolacki. Oh yeah, Labour. Yeah. That used to be Labour. To lose it.
It's a difficult position, because he was kind of plunged into the position like 24 hours before, you know, or 24 hours after 24 hours before the deadline of submitting a candidate. So Advance UK was kind of late to the show. But yeah, it's surprising how he doesn't get much publicity or airtime. I think Restore Britain should be on his side. Why hasn't Rupert Lowe supported a man like Nick? You and Nick are exactly on the same page. He wants to start a local inquiry. That's the first thing he's going to do if he becomes MP of Gorton and Denton. So you should be on his side. Why isn't Rupert Lowe supporting him? Is it because it's to do with Advance UK? I mean, this by-election isn't about anything about party politics. It's about the person, isn't it? To be able to deliver for the community, the constituency.
Yep. Just to help you get by until next Mossad payment comes in. Oh, Phil gets the Super Chat of the Year award. But please don't tell anyone about my Mossad payments. But thanks for your support, Phil. I appreciate it, mate. As always, you know me. Like I said, your painting is in the post today. I sent the painting off. Oh, happy days. Right, where are we? I don't know. This one. I think the reason why Rupert won't accept it, she thinks it's down to the fact he knows Ben doesn't want the same thing Rupert does. I don't know.
I think it's the reason why Rupert was Ben doesn't want the same thing Rupert does. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference in ideology. There's a difference in party infrastructure. They just got to have. You can't support a party that doesn't have a democratic structure or isn't able to hold the leadership to account. You know, for Conor Tomlinson to come out and say, you know, you should trust Rupert, he's going to ascend the Caesar position. That's a big red flag. And he wasn't even apologetic about his comments on advanced UK supporters when he came on Paul Thorpe's channel. I just thought, yeah, he was being evasive with a lot of Paul's questions. So that just built even more distrust in me towards Conor. I just don't really trust the guy. He's evasive. He doesn't answer questions directly. He circles around the topic and comes around full circle, but without just avoiding the real main subject.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's kind of smoke and mirrors with him using his academic intellectual talk, the kind of terminology that you and I aren't, well, I'm familiar with, but you know, the normal everyday working class guy who lives in a council house probably won't connect with. You can't simply connect with people like Conor Tomlinson or Charlie Downs if you're someone from working class background. It's just, there's a bit too much of a homogeneity within Restore Britain. It's full of academic political commentators. No, you need serious politicians who have life experience, not a team of young'uns that just because they went to Oxford or Cambridge don't mean they've got mountains of wisdom.
Was it in 2024 they actually dissolved Parliament? Blimey.
I have no idea.
That's
hey,
I didn't know that.
Doing, yeah.
Net zero is about wealth transfer and population control. That wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. Quick Google: Rupert Lowe is a vocal critic of the UK's current net zero policies, labelling them mad and irrational for threatening to bankrupt the country. Yet he's got major shares in a net zero company. That's a bit strange. That's a strange one, Mark. But yeah, maybe that's why Rupert doesn't want the merge happening, to protect net zero from not going ahead. He advocates for prioritising food production, nuclear energy and fracking over strict emission targets. Tomo, you remind me of the opposition goalie in Shaolin Soccer.
Yeah, I responded to that already. I bet he's good looking.
Yeah, the wind farms are to manipulate the moisture in the air, hold and maneuver to drown the lands. Don't really secret, the guy was a badass spider. I think there's a reason why Rupert won't accept it. Oh no, I read that one, didn't I? Yeah, but I've seen that pick. Wiz was raging. Ben is part immigrant himself. Yeah, 14 years old when he come to this country. The resemblance is uncanny. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, look. Duty calls. Have a good day. Take it easy, Slim. Live the dream, mate. Appreciate you being here. And obviously,
goodbye, Slim. Take care.
Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm trying to catch up with stuff, so we're near the end of the stream. So Green will probably win. Some of the residents were even thinking of voting Labour. Oh, God, really? That's crazy. Trying to zip through. I don't like Charlie Downs. I find him very smug, smarmy, narcissistic, arrogant, and cocky. Oh, is that all? But you're not the only one to say sort of words.
I mean, the way he talks about Tommy Robinson, describing him as a kind of a symptom of our problem, is just objectifying human beings. I just think, I don't like the way he talks.
Cool. I like Charlie, very intelligent young man. There's two sides of the spectrum. Yeah. And Ben did say he had sent a few emails to him, but no response. Rupert should have been straight if he didn't want anything to do with Advance. That's the thing. I think that's why maybe Ben was sounding a bit irritated. Like, nothing worse than sending emails and like no respondees. Do you know what I mean? Especially about something this important.
Exactly. And you know Ben, like you have his email address, you're in regular contact with him. It's all just a bit, I don't know. That's what I said at the beginning when Ben was eager to go on for a merge. It has to be reciprocal. You can't have it one-sided. You can't have Rupert gathering in all the resources and claiming it for himself and attaching it to the Restore Britain name. It's like, you were saying on X, commenting on Ben's post, like, you're more than welcome to join Restore. Excuse me, like, we've been inviting you to join Advance ever since you set up your movement, which has done brilliant work, I will admit, but it's been going on for months on end, and we've been patient. The offer, the hand to allow you to come in has always been there. So I feel like on our side of Advance UK, we've been pretty accommodating and hospitable and patient, to say the least.
Yep. I just built that picture. That looks like a Yorkie, like a Yorkshire Terrier. I had one of them when I was younger. Anyhow, I'm sticking with Advance as a matter of principle, and I believe in Ben and he can win. It's a balanced party which people need and accepts all people. Yeah. I'd say so. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand why people, we said it earlier, didn't we, where people were like, oh, what? Rupert's got a party. See ya. You're like, hang on. One, it's not actually a party. It's still actually a registered movement, limited company. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't get why people done it. They jumped.
And the thing is, they should inform Restore Britain members, because I didn't get to decide the fact that the movement has transitioned into a party, which still hasn't been approved by the Electoral Commission, by the way. So shouldn't I get my £20 back? I pay my £20 to Restore Britain movement. Shouldn't I get it back?
Yeah. Another one that supports Ben Habib, isn't it? He stood by us since he started. Also, he sponsored the UTK and spent his time with us. And he genuinely likes us. He's loyal to me. I'm loyal to him. That's basically it. Yeah. Well said, Yams.
Yeah, when you meet someone in person, it makes such a difference. Like, he was there in the UTK rally. Where was Rupert? Where are you?
Yep. Yeah, she's lied, that Hannah. Oh, I'm a plumber. Her husband and their house, where they live and all that. It's nothing like what she said. She's definitely telling porkies. Blooming plumber.
Obviously she is. She lives in hell.
She's a plumber, but every time you see her, she's out doing her MP duties. Do you know what I mean? But so when is she plumbing?
Well, no, she's not a plumber. She works for an energy company that wants to make the net zero project effective. So she's not really a plumber, is she?
No.
She's a green energy technician. She works for a company and kind of involved in that.
Yep, but yeah, the numbers for Restore, they're saying, but they're all ski-whiff because they've been asking Rupert to give the proper figures and actually like separate them, because they're saying like if you had 40,000 members for the movement and now you've got X amount as a party, you need to differentiate, because the people who joined as a movement need to say, right, we're joined as a party, which they haven't. So
yeah, it's a bit misleading.
Yeah,
I'm probably going to actually cancel my membership with the movement, because it still is a movement. I don't understand.
Yep.
Like, you shouldn't just like transfer my £20 over to the party when I didn't have any say in it. So
yeah. And that's what they're saying. Like, you know, like since you said you become a party, how many people are registered? Not like how many you've had beforehand as a movement. Oh, and now you're counting them, because they're saying that basically the figures are fudged and they're not accurate. So they're saying, oh, we got 80,000, 70, 80,000. It depends where you go, actually. I've had 60,000, 70,000, 80,000. But either way, half of them are actually the movement, not the party. So we need to clarify exactly what you say as well, Mo. We need to clarify, because then we can get accurate. You know, if they turn around and say, oh no, all members then paid up as a party, then yeah, the figures are right. But we don't know that. No one does.
Well, a lot of people, some people have said the same for Advance UK. Like when it was first set up, previously it was part of the Integrity Party, and Ben transformed it into Advance.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of the membership that were transitioned over from Integrity, and some people thought that was a controversy. But at the end of the day, they stuck with the Advance membership, and they were happy for it to be turned into Advance. So there you go.
In capital, so shouting it, it's very important. Rupert set up the inquiry. Whoopee. Rupert is the only one saying we need to sort all immigration, not just illegal. Ben won't say that, period. But Ben has. Rupert's bloomin' policies are Ben's. Restore Britain's policies are Advance UK. So, yeah, I think they sort of had the wool pulled over their eyes by Rupert to a degree. So, if Nick Buckley wins the by-election, on the first day, he will implement a local R-gang inquiry. So no support from Restore, but Ben put $5,000 into Rupert's inquiry. Well, there you go. Okay, you're shouting, you must be correct. That's it. Yeah, writing capitals. That's it. It means you're right. You're shouting. No argument. Got the Mohammed Hijab and Ali Dawa mentality. I shout, I am correct. I win.
Mohammed Hijab.
Sorry for the caps. That's all right. I wasn't going to shout it out as you said it, no. He hasn't said we need to address legals. But Ben's not going to be like what Rupert's saying. Like, imagine like you're being legal, you're a part of the community, you assimilated, you're paying tax, and Rupert's like, yeah, get out. Like, what? No, I don't think so. So on that side of things, then I definitely disagree with Robert, and I agree with Ben. Like, it is what it is, isn't it? But I can't see Ben turning around to take out people that want to actually assimilate and be a part of the culture and whatever. Seems a bit random, but that's where ethno-nats and that buzzword come in, won't it, Mo?
Well, that's the eth-nat tendency, because it's very difficult, even on a practical level, to be able to deliver that kind of change. Because if you're deporting people based on skin color, what happens to mixed people? You know, if someone's half white, half black, what are you going to do? Chop him in half, keep the white part, and send the black part to Africa? So like, there's so much complexity. You can't do that. No country has ever done that. So
yeah. It makes no sense. But the Tina, that's one that I said that posted the all mechanisms in place. And it's all with digital ID. That was the lady that posted it, Tina6936. I remember that. So happy days. Yes. Got to go. Yeah, we're
Tina's
an hour and a half. So go on, Mo. Sorry.
Yeah, Tina's been a member of UKIP since the start. She alongside me. We were part of UKIP. We were members of UKIP under Nick Tenconi. So Tina's still, yeah, that's fine. I accept everyone's opinion. Tina's all right. Tina's a great.
Yeah, she's one that posted it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know, and that sort of made me think, right, I need to read this to get the lowdown myself. Do you know what I mean? But I did, like, because of when Tina said it, and some people were saying whatever. I then posted up saying, oh well, you need to check Rupert Lowe and the immigration and the mass deportation, etc. You need to look at that because apparently it's aided by digital ID. The people that go crazy. So I did, and then I was like,
she sent that.
Actually,
well, she sent that.
Sent, but Tina she was the first one that posted up saying, I wrote it here. Look, Tina6936K posted, Rupert Lowe, all mechanisms are in place, aided by digital ID. And that's for the mass deportation in the policies. And she said in the website, no digital ID ever. Yet they're saying like all the mechanisms in place are aided by digital ID for the mass deportation. But I haven't read it myself. That's why I did, because I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And then I was answering people saying that. Then I was like, oh, hang on, I haven't even blooming, like, I need to back this up, actually. Let me go and have a look. So I was like, oh, sweet. Thanks for that, Tina. Now I need to go and read it. Thanks for you. I've got to go and read 112 pages, mate.
Yeah. Tina sent it to me as well. Yeah, she sent it to me via email in private. But yeah, I just have to have a read of it. 112 pages. That's quite it's quite a lot of detail. It's quite a lot of detail.
I bet it's not a big font either. I bet it's tiny. I've got to zoom in. And
Ugh, that's great. Brilliant.
All right, mate. No worries. Yes, until I nod off.
See you,
Good
Phil.
night, Phil. You must go to sleep. You sleep yet, or I just traumatized you? Look what Guardian said. So happy days. Right, this last couple, and then we're done. We've done our hour and 35 minutes. So we've done it. We've had a good stream. Rupert could promise the earth, and people would still diss him. But he's sort of promising things that aren't really promisable. He's going to go back on it, so you got to be really careful. For all making sure people integrate after a certain period of time and at least learn the language, though, as without that, they just form enclaves.
That happens naturally, doesn't it? And that's the problem.
Yeah.
They form ethnic enclaves, and we have to prevent that. Even it doesn't matter who it is, whether it be Pakistani, Bangladeshi. There shouldn't be ethnic enclaves. Everyone should assimilate and get along. That's why I advocate. I'm sure you advocate as well for limited immigration. It's perfectly reasonable.
Yep. That's happy days. Right, guys. We are an hour and 36 minutes. I was aiming for an hour and a half. I don't want to go on too long because I know you all got lives and you want to do your thing. So, yeah, I'll let even Jeff's like, yep, got to go. Yep. It's like watching a film then, isn't it? An hour and a half. That's good timing. So it's all happy days. So it's all good. So thanks to absolutely every single one of you in chat. I really appreciate your participation, as does Mo, of course. Thanks to Slim and Phil for the super chats. I appreciate that. All supports the channel. Is anything else you want to say, Mo, before we end the stream?
No, I mean, just to the viewers, like, think carefully about Restore Britain and what Rupert Lowe is planning, because don't just jump ship straight away. There's things to. It's okay. It's perfectly reasonable to ask questions. I saw Basin Bougie come on Baraka's show last night. It's good to be skeptical. It's good to ask questions and hold back and just look at the big picture and look at things from an eagle eye view. Restore Britain could be the solution to our problems. We don't know. And you could still, the thing is, you could be a member of Advance, and when it comes to polling day, you could vote for whoever you want. Your vote is yours. Nobody's entitled to your vote. Nobody possesses your vote. You could vote for Restore Britain if they set up as a political party. It's not a problem. No problem at all. So, yeah.
There you go, ladies and gents. Guardian Mo, he's told you. Happy days. So thanks to every single one of you in the chat. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your manic Monday, mad Monday, Monday madness, whatever it may be. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, like I say at the end of every single blooming live stream, that is the wizard's words.
All right.
Happy days.